has changed the history of the Catholic Church in North America. I'll tell you who that person is. It's not the person you may think it is. Well, it could be, but someone who, and this person, you would not even think. I mean, definitely when something was happening to this person, in this person's life, all the twists and turns and things like that. If you told this person, the person is long since dead, that that you would save the church in America by simply saying yes to God in every moment of your life, this person just think you were crazy. But anyway, if I don't tell you by noontime, say, Father, so you have to tell us the story. So I go off on tangents too often. In the upper room, Mary, of course, in a great epiclesis, they're sending out the Holy Spirit. The epiclesis at Mass, the priest put his arms together. By the power of the Holy Spirit, come upon these gifts and change them before the consecration. She's invoking the Holy Spirit upon the nascent church, invoking the Father. In Lumen Gentium it says, it pleased God not to manifest solemnly the mystery of salvation of the human race before he would pour forth the Spirit promised by Christ. And we see the apostles, before the day of Pentecost, preserving with one mind in prayer with the women and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and his brethren. And that God has chosen to use Mary, again, as an instrument of the Holy Spirit for the outpouring of the Spirit. We see Mary by her prayers imploring the gift of the Spirit, who had already overshadowed her in the Annunciation. And again, she's always saying yes, and the Spirit is always overshadowing her. In this instance on Pentecost, through her the Spirit comes upon the whole church. The Virgin, completely penetrated and transformed by the Spirit, is vivified by him and redeemed even from corporeal decay and assumed into heaven. This is a great fascinating quote here, again by the Byzantine theologian Nicholas Kavasilas, C-A-V-A-S-I-L-A-S, Kavasilas, Nicholas. In a homily on the Assumption, he says this. He affirms that by Mary's sublime holiness and the radical transformation undergone by the presence of the Holy Spirit, that she is one already during her life she possesses, quote, a spiritualized body. That is, one that is utterly transformed by the Holy Spirit. She was so completely penetrated by him, who is the Lord and gives life, that she already possessed the source of immortal life. What he was saying, I think, is that already as she was alive, and that she's possessing the source of immortality. Hence, Nicholas Kavasilas is saying that Mary can't die. Now, again, that's not church teaching. It's a related question. But this 14th century theologian sides with the fact that Mary didn't die. And he would argue that she was already living in a spiritualized body, which is what St. Paul is talking about in Corinthians, like chapter 15. You go back and look at it, that we get spiritualized bodies when in the resurrection. And he's claiming that she's already living by it in her earthly life.